Check. Ooh, that's pretty loud there. Yeah, I just need just a little bit of reinforcement. Check 2, bring there you go. My name is Rob Tiger. I've done these before. I grew up in Hayesville, just a little east of here, and I have my family and I operate a small business in Hayesville. We had our 150th anniversary last year. And I'm involved in a lot of revitalization efforts there, and serve on.
What's the business?
It's called Tiger Store. It's right on the square. My great grandfather started it in 1875. I serve on the board of the North Carolina Trail of Tears, so I've got a background in archaeology and all of this. Anyway, this song is, I'll just start with this, it's easier for me to sing. It's called Light and Road. It's about the moonshine industry here. It's somewhat true. It's changed the names to protect the guilty, you know. Carolina mountains, 1949. Uncle Willie was running 41 loaded down with shine. His brood and a big old copper still was made from the finest corn. It had been a family business since long before he was born. Well, that night we heard his engine moan. They're thirsty down in Georgia, dry as a bone. He was hell on wheels when he loaded up the gone. Said the devil himself wasn't fast enough to catch him on the lightning road. All that shine Georgia, in Tennessee. Sometimes he'd run up out of the moon, keep from being seen. He'd go to church on Sunday, put his money in the plate. Some called him the apostle, others called him the devil's mate. He made that run for 20 years, he never had been caught. But the government wanted taxes paid on all that liquor ball. Yeah, late that night we heard his engine moan. They're thirsty down on Brasstown, dry as a bone. Hell on wheels when you loaded up the gone. Said the devil himself wasn't fast enough to catch him on the lightning road. Running 90 down the winding stairs, he sailed across the lake. Then he saw the lights shooting free, and he thought he had it made. But there was a roadblock up ahead, and he was feeling kind of tired, so he turned her off the overlook and flamed all fire. Laying up found his body, no trace of a burning car. Uncle Willie seemed to disappear, kind of like that shooting star. Yeah, late that night we heard his engine moan. They're thirsty up in Tennessee, dry as a bone. He was on wheels when he loaded up the gone. Said the devil himself wasn't fast enough to catch him on the lightning road. Way up in the laurel thicket on a creek called a hurricane, there's an old man making moonshine, but nobody knows his name. When old Jack Frost comes calling and the leaves are on the ground, you can see the hood of his 41 Ford those revenuers never found. Growing up, my mother and dad played a lot of music in the house, a little bit of everything, but Mom would play piano, play organ, and play accordion, and Dad played the radio mostly. And brought in a lot of 45s, and we listened to a lot of classical, but also listened to a lot of Appalachian. And I really like the murder ballads, because there was a lot of them. But so I've written a couple of them. This one is called Little Katie, and it's a little bit of a twist on the traditional murder ballad, where the female character is most often done in. And in this one, that particular character gets a little bit of revenge. It was a dark and cold December night. I heard my grandpa say he never would forget till his dying day. A little Katie came knocking, wild-eyed and ghostly white, and him her children said, protect them with your life. Well, I will not ask forgiveness for this thing that I have done. I killed that worthless man of mine to save these darling ones. His daddy is a hanging judge, no matter where I run. He won't rest till he has them, and I'm swinging in the sun. And it's knock, 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 who's that knocking at your door? It's your little Katie, don't you know her anymore? She killed her man 'cause he harmed her daughter. She needs a drink of your holy water. Well, that old judge turned his dogs loose and chased Katie through the night. Trapped her on the river bluff, Dawn's first light. Swore that he would hang her, take her children for his own. Send her soul straight to hell, kill his only son. She cursed him and he choked her. She grabbed hold of his coat, and they fell together to the river 100 feet below. In a week they found that old judge snagged on Yeller Pine. They never found little Katie, though they searched for the longest time. And it's knock, 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 who's that knocking at your door? It's your little Katie, don't you know her anymore? Killed her man 'cause he harmed her daughter. She needs a drink of your holy water. Grandpa said the river took little Katie to the sea. She's out there in the deep blue ocean, resting restlessly. And he told us Katie's stories and said, when I'm gone, you stay strong. Your mama's watching over you, keep you safe from harm. We always leave a bottle, Grandpa's holy water. We light a candle on the table and a little teacup saucer. Some nights I hear the knocking, smell the sea salt on the breeze. And I know little Katie's come again, keep watch over me. And yes, knock, 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 who's that knocking at your door? Okay, don't you know her more? Killed her man 'cause he harmed her daughter. She needs a drink of your holy water.
This is a song called Train for Birmingham. Kind of a Southern Gothic ghost story with some social commentary added for good measure.
Took the midnight train from Birmingham. It was a full moon on the sea. Rode with the ghostly angel bound from New Orleans. The cotton fields were sparkling like stars on the ground. 300 years of history floated from her mouth. She talked of small slave ships in Mobile Bay, 100 hurricanes, cemeteries and sanctuaries all across these southern plains. She followed along those trails of tears in 1838. 4,000 dead Americans stained the green hay. She said, God, I think the devil must have picked this path for me. All these years and miles I've traveled across these fields of misery. I am this foggy earth, long as the reach of time. I was here at the beginning. I'll be here when the last bell chimes. She walked the killing fields of Vicksburg, Antietam, and Shiloh. And she held the dead and dying all along those graveyard roads. She watched the flames of Dixie spread into the 60s like a flood. And she said the dead, they say nothing, but the dead can tell so much. Another hurricane blowing toward Pontchartrain, lightning struck the sky. She says there's this war down on the Rio Grande, and immigrants like you are gonna die. She stepped off into the icy mist, with autumn at its end, and the corn stalks bent and rattled in that cold November wind. Said, God, I think the devil must have picked this path for me. All these years and miles I've traveled across these fields of misery. I am the mist of foggy earth, long as the reach of time. I was here at the beginning. I'll be here when the last bell chimes. comes to me in dreams at night, like passing clouds of dust, waiting in some railroad station in the shadows and the rust. And I pray when my days are done and they lay my body down, I'll find the comfort of that angel on the train from Birmingham. God, I think the devil might have picked this path for me. All these years and miles I've traveled, searching to find some peace out among the shadows and across these hallowed grounds, searching for the comfort of that angel on the train from Birmingham, searching for the comfort of that angel on the train from Birmingham.
This is, I guess if I've got some serious left leanings, they're concern the environment. And I wrote this song not too long ago. And I've got a CD here, if anybody still has a CD player. Some of these songs are on it, and I'm recording another album now. This song will be on it, but it's called Things We Know First.
Changing skylines, scarred mountainsides, it's looking less and less like home. A history book without the pages, greed motivates the sages, and some of the best places are long gone. This progress often has no conscience, money drives that big machine. Farmlands and parks don't have the proper shades of green. Paradise gets sacrificed for corporate greed and selfish gain. But we don't recognize it, no memories remain. The things that we know first stay with us all our days. Pass them to your children so they don't slip away. All know this is sacred land. Its future lies in the mercy of our hands. I'll try to remember all the old songs. Sound of the rooster crowing at the first light of dawn. Oceans of grass and fields of tasseled corn. Soon they're gonna all be gone like lightning in a summer storm. But I'll take a handful of this dark river bottom dirt, put it in the pocket. My old flannel shirt, along with an Indian arrowhead and some crimson maple leaves. And I'll take them to my children, some of the first things they'll touch and see. The things that we know first stay with us all our days. Pass them to your children so they don't slip away. light on the river. Big machines are rolling in. Let's run down the hill one final time. Walk across these fields again to our secret place through the tall canebrake, where we played in the water race and say our last goodbyes. We'll hear the laughter, baby. The old songs drifting on the wind. The ghosts of familiar faces and places. And when we dream, we'll come back here again and again. 'Cause the things that we know first stay with us all our days. Pass them to your children so they don't slip away. We all know this is sacred land. Its future lies in the mercy of our hand.
The John C. Campbell Folk School is, they've got, I don't know what the acreage is, it's in excess of 300. Yeah. So, which is great, because tracks like that are, there's a few around, but not many anymore. My grandfather had 200 acres of pastured farmland, pastured and wooded, and it ended up selling it, unfortunately, in the early 70s, before anybody else in the family knew about it. So, my mother put his small farm, it's right in Hayesville, it's got two red barns on it. She put in it a permanent conservation easement when she passed away, so. Those kind of places don't ever get messed up. But I guess you just call it progress. Desperation. Pick your own description. This is a song about passing. It's actually called "Passing Music Down." And I wrote part of this song when I was 14 years old, and I was playing with some, I was trying to learn to play banjo and, or get better at it, and I was playing with some older guys in Hayesville, some brothers, a fiddler and a banjo player, and then they had a bass player and a guitarist. I can't remember their names, but they would let me sit in with them, and it was fun. And I thought if I could write a song, I'd probably really impress them, you know? And so I wrote this, I had this song kind of, sort of written, and I played it for them, and the fiddle player said, yeah, that's a pretty good song, Rob, but, you know, it's just got too damn many chords. And, you know, it does have two minors in it, it's got a lot, it's wordy. But I finished it last year, kind of went back in and polished it up. And I lost it, I just had a bunch of notes. That was a kind of an ego buster, and I never brought it back out again. But anyway.
When the sun goes down behind these mountains and that yellow moon rises in the sky, you won't need these bright city street lights, just someone to hold and watch the stars fly by. It's easy if you got that music, banjo and guitar always fine. Just hold your darling tight by the campfire light. almost take you back in time. If your guitar picker's dancing around the campfire, and your banjo man flat out on the ground, keep that sparkle in your eye, darling, by your side. Let that fiddler play another round. Let that fiddler play another round. Hear that guitar picker play wildwood flowers, and that banjo man thrilling old Joe Clark, and a sweet mandolin ribbon marbles on the pin, while that lightning in a jar set off the sparks. You've been running that fiddle, Cotton-Eye Joe and Bowling Cabbage down, Johnny Rain-Shaped Road, they're folks you need to know. So again, and pass those songs around. Keep your guitar pickers dancing around the campfire, and banjo man flat out on the ground. Keep that sparkle in your eye, your darling by your side. Let that fiddler play another round. Let that fiddler play another round. Yourself a ride on cotton spray train, smokestack lightning gonna take you down that long, lonesome road. Foggy Mountain and Miller's Cave, Cumberland Gap, Tom Blue's Grave, songs to take you anywhere you want to go. Pass that music down to the young ones, they'll make these songs live and shine. Sally Goodman, Soldier's Joy, Prairie Polly, Railroad Boy, Cripple Creek, in that wild mountain time. If your guitar pickers dancing around the campfire, and banjo man flat out on the ground, keep that sparkle in your eye, you darling by your side. Let that fiddler play another round. Let that fiddler play another round, and pass that music on down.
I really appreciate you listening to this stuff, and I want to thank folks for the programs they have developed through the years, and passing some of this craft and history and art down to other generations. Thanks again.